by I think 300, 500 points, and I accidentally stabbed his neck. So, moving on.
I'm under attack.
Substance was let me get these facts right. This right. Substance was first released on the Xbox Time exclusive in North America on November 5th, 2002. The PS2 version was held back until March 2003 and released alongside the PC version. All three versions of the game were released almost simultaneously in Europe. The PS2 Ultimate Collector's Edition version being bundled with the document of Metal Gear Solid 2, excuse me, to make the substantial delay in the release. Substance was released in Japan on December 19th, 2002 for the PS2 only. The Xbox version was not compatible with the Xbox 360. 8 missions, what I'm doing right now. Yep. The objective-based missions are divided up into alternate missions, where the action takes place in the environments from the game and VR training. The different mission modes are as follows, like in photo mode, the player must you've got to take photos with the camera to complete the stage. In bomb disposal mode, you've given a certain amount of bombs to freeze, but they're hidden well, depending on who you are. I actually thought that was very fun. Doing it as Raiden. I might actually do another one, but I'm not sure. Depends if Nex is recording. Sneaking mode, what I'm doing right now is sneaking mode, yeah, obviously. And there's weapon mode, where it's like target practice basically, but with different weapons, and you'll have every weapon in the game to do so. Eliminate all kind of says it all itself. You gotta eliminate all the enemies. Yeah, you can either kill or tranquilize. I suggest tranquilizing, because if you kill, your points get reduced and increased. So, hold up mode, where you gotta sneak behind, like it says, yeah, sneak behind an enemy, hold them up. And variety mode, these missions can vary from eliminating all the enemies on the stage while in the dark with limited ammo, protecting the ball with curry from incoming guards using a PSG-1 to blind enemies with hot sauce. Yeah, it's weird, this one, but it's really cool. Snake Tails. Now this is where things get a bit dodgy. Well, for me anyway, because as much as I love Snake Tails, I can't seem to follow what's going on. I mean, I get the story, I get what's being told, but I don't get how, like, when and where this gets to take place. But due to many fans' dislike of Raiden as the main character, like we discussed earlier, of Metal Gear Solid 2, the series stories were created involving Snake in the big shell environment, which I really like, named Snake Tails. The missions are described using screens of text instead of usual codec, as no voiceovers were recorded for these missions. Recorded for these missions. So basically, like I said before, many people don't like Raiden, and
Good work, right?
and for that, we're running out of time. We've only got about another 5 minutes left. Never mind. But just quickly, many people didn't like Raiden in the big shell. They thought it should have been Snake. Now, as a kid, I always thought that as well, but as I grew up, I kind of got used to the fact that Raiden was there, because he kind of made a great plotting for. But so what he done was, in Substance, he put Snake Tails on, which is a very, I think it's hard mode on, hard or very hard mode on the big shell with Snake. You get limited ammo, no radar whatsoever, you get limited rations, and you work hard to find suppressor. The ranking system on it is very, how to say, if you want to get top rank, I suggest you do not kill, do not get seen, but because of the radar, with no Soltar radar on, it's very hard for me anyway. And I'm guessing because it was kind of a later addition into the game, there was no voice acting in it and no codex. The story's told as like a book, like as a script, which I think is very, very good, even though there's no David Hayter or Quentin Flynn or who's Emmerich's voice actor. I don't know, sorry, I didn't pay attention, but it goes into that sort of stuff. Yeah, so Snake Tails is a very good way. I mean, I think I've completed every single one except the last one, where you're in the, I think you fight with Raiden in Arsenal gear, I'm not sure, but yeah, you know, it's Snake in the big shell basically, just clean that up. Boss survival, you survive bosses from certain series. If you, like, first off you'll fight an ogre. If you get like half your health taken down from ogre, you'll move on to the next boss with half your health. You'll have to, like, supervise on rations. Supervise? I don't know, I meant save a ration too. Now, is one thing that we didn't get in the HD collection, which I thought was very bad, because I have the Substance version myself on the PS2 and on my laptop too, and I've enjoyed every bit of it, but it only came on the PS2 edition. Skateboarding, I think it was called snakeboarding, as a little funny thing, yo, but ooh, we've only got a few minutes left. Never mind then. Quickly, snakeboarding, you're skateboarding as riding a snake around a big shell, doing it with a electric guitar remix of the Sons of Liberty opening theme. Casting theatre allows you to look at cutscenes, only certain cutscenes for some reason, and you're able to switch characters. Like, there's a trophy called Love Hurts, and when Raiden cuts down Solidus from the hall, you can actually change it to Rose chopping down Raiden from the hall, which is very, actually I thought was very funny. Not to mention, that's all I've got for information. We're nearly over now anyway, so just quickly, I'm just gonna, like, I've just talked to you about the game because we're gonna be going to the big shell soon. I'm gonna say the big plant, the big shell soon with Nex, and it's all gonna be some mad whack crap. Goings on, no, people gotta respect Ocelot's boots and skills. I haven't played this game in a few. I recently have been playing it though on the laptop for Windows. Substance, pain in the backside, pain in the ass to have, because it like, involved a series of setting up. Anyway, people, this has been Sneaky Fox and with VR missions. Hope you enjoyed it with the information. Can't wait to see it all in the plant later. Bye.